everyone at this point who watches my channel probably knows who EDP is. We've made a few videos on him. He's been around the internet for quite a while. Recently, you guys know, I did an interview with him. I didn't post it because of many different reasons. I know a thing or two about having an unfortunate name. My literal birth name is Shimmy Peppers.
That's your actual name.
That's my real name. And me, Shimmy Peppers, was uncomfortable having actually spoke to the man. You said that your life had a timeline at one point and that you would die soon. Is that still a thing? And now he has been caught lacking again, as the kids say, lacking in the streets. And this time it wasn't for a cupcake. The man is like a fucking rat. It is insane. Look at this screenshot. This is Gideon on the right in a cupcake suit. And then we have EDP and what looks to be some kind of dialysis clinic they're outside of. Well, we'll get into that. This whole thing is really strange. The first thing that I saw of this was that EDP had gotten caught in another sting this time, and it's like bordering on entrapment, and people just can't, you know, it's not, he's never gonna go to jail if YouTubers keep trying to just get views off of the big man. But this is not the whole story. This is not exactly what happened. We'll get into that. The story that we have today and over the last few days that is still developing. All right, guys, I'm a real life news person. I don't know what the f is going on lately. Gideon confronted EDP outside of a dialysis center, at one that he goes to for kidney, liver failure, whatever, because EDP had been messaging. And come on, dude. Gideon posted on Twitter or X, whatever the fuck, that this is proof, this is real. It is the actual EDP 445 standing outside of his dialysis center next to Gideon in the most ridiculous outfit I think I've ever seen on an adult man.
Do you recall this picture, Bryant? Bryant, can you look here? I just want to know what this is. Like, what in the actual fuck is this? Bryant?
Dude, I'm so excited. This is crazy.
This decided to fly across country, tried to catch me in the act on some bullshit, tracked me down, stalked me, camped outside of my motherfucking dialysis center.
How does he keep doing this? How does this guy keep getting away with this shit? He does not getting away with it, I guess, at all. But why is he not in jail? There has to be some kind of finality to this thing, right? Yes! Yes! I mean, is he just gonna keep on going? Like, when? I really like that clip. All right, guys, because it shows you how absurd this whole thing is. Man accused of being who is just a piece of shit in general, gets deleted off of the internet multiple times, dozens of times, keeps coming back, has a whole management team, sells his merch and shit online. Gideon catches him, and I don't think it's a sting, right? Like, I don't think, we don't know exactly what happened here, but we know that this is not where EDP went to go meet up with a girl. He has been talking to one, and he's been sending this person pictures of him in makeup, which is really awesome. EDP flaked out on Gideon's interview a couple weeks ago, and so he had to actually show up at his dialysis clinic. Gideon also dropped in a Discord call as well. This is all part of the same epic video that's about to come out soon.
Is the allegations true, bro? Like, I'm just really trying to figure out.
Lawyer.
Lawyer?
Wait, you actually have a lawyer working on the process and shit?
I don't say shit. Lawyer.
What do you do with that hate?
No, I mean,
He eats cupcakes. That's what he does. What's up, Brian? Yeah! Remember me?
Somehow he got into the Discord call and he had no idea. EDP had no idea that this was Gideon clowning him. Here's another clip we have related to the situation.
When EDP joined my Discord when he was about to do the interview with us, he didn't join, but he found a girl in my Discord, right? And in her Discord, she has her Instagram. So EDP, being the Rizzler that he is, he slides into her DMs and he initiates contact with her.
And then that's how we are at this point with the cupcake outside the dialysis clinic. What the fuck? Gideon also says that it's sort of partially his fault.
I two-mans with EDP. If it wasn't for me trying to do the interview with him, he would have never found her Discord, and he would have never found her IG. So, chat, I'm going to jail with EDP.
Which a lot of people are saying, this is entrapment. You can't entrap someone unless, isn't that like when you are a law enforcement operative? Isn't that, you can't only entrap people if you're a law enforcement person. You can be an accomplice to something. Like, if you're not law enforcement and you say, hey, go murder someone, and then they murder that person, they're still committing a crime. Like, you're not entrapping them into committing a crime. You just maybe would become an accomplice. I don't really know how the law works, but I don't even think he's an accomplice. And like you said, the victim has spoken out. This is the victim's statement. Her name is Kayla.
He messaged me first, and I told him my age, and he didn't block me. I didn't really know who he was. I remember seeing him back in like 2021, but all I knew was that he was caught in a predator catch before.
I don't want to use too much of her footage. I don't know how she feels about. She was a public statement, obviously, but I don't really want to like plaster her face everywhere if she doesn't want to be plastered everywhere. But she has a bunch of receipts. She also says that EDP's friends with Tyler, the Creator. So that's news to me. I didn't realize that. I kind of feel different about him now. Just kidding. She says there's a bunch of messages. She says that he messaged her first. She even says that EDP sent her a voice message complaining about another alleged victim threatening to ruin his life over trying to groom her as well.
I'm over here stroking my dick. I got lotion on my dick right now. I'm just stroking my shit.
I don't even understand why he's around anymore. He won't be around for much longer. Kidney dialysis is a very serious thing. If you're in kidney failure and you need dialysis, this could be an instance of karma being real, guys. Is that too far? I don't know. She alleges that EDP sent her on multiple occasions videos of him making cake batter. If that makes sense, I really don't know. He apparently also wanted to FaceTime her and make cake batter live. Kayla also then claims that EDP has content of his other victims saved on his phone. Hopefully we can get access to that, and then he can go to jail. Not access, law enforcement can get access to that, and then he can be put behind bars forever. That would be awesome. The level to how up this is already without the Gideon video even being released is mind-boggling. It's truly insane. I cannot believe that there is someone on the internet that is like this, that still maintains relevancy to the point where he can continuously do these things that he's been canceled for. Now he doesn't care. He has nothing left to lose, and he's on dialysis and shit, and he's so fucking twisted and deranged. I mean, I don't want to say it, but where's Gary Plowshit?
You guys are going to have your fucking opinions about me. At the end of the day, listen, man, just like Shia LaBeouf said, I don't give a fuck what you think. I really don't fucking care what the fuck you think about me. This is hopefully the last arc of EDP's career. By the way, he returned to TikTok recently. Wanted to make a video about that a couple days ago, and then this masterpiece came out. The mother has been deleted off of TikTok so many times, even in the last year. No platform wants to be associated with this goober. So this TikTok account might get shut down. Well, there ain't no might to it, motherfucker. It's inevitable. Of course it's gonna get shut the down. This man completely relies on his infamy for people buying interviews and shit like that. Like, that is the only way that he makes money. Unfortunately, I feel like I've fed into that. Hopefully no one bought an interview with him. Please stop sending this guy money. Like, it just needs to end. Hopefully the Gideon shit will be the final nail in the coffin, and maybe even Gideon will go to jail with him like he said. I hope not. Gideon seems like genuinely a good guy. There's also this crazy moment on TikTok Live where EDP is talking to this fella Pork and Beans.
This whole situation is just purely negative. The only positivity you can find in this situation is owning up to it, brother.
And he like tries to kind of appeal to EDP's humanity and get him to, own up to the disgusting shit that he has 100% done. We can see that now. We absolutely have proof of that now. Many instances. It's demonstrable. It's there. The burden of proof is there.
This is 23,000 people that you're in front of. 23,000.
The amount of viewers goes up to like 20 couple thousand, and he just looks so defeated. So defeated. Like Pork and Beans actually got this man to feel bad about the things that he has done.
3,000 people aren't going to go to your website and wait for a video, Bryant.
But alas, it ends poorly.
You can do it right now on your own platform, or your video on your website is going to get posted everywhere else by other people.
Now is the end. He's trying to get this person to admit fault, but he does not. He ends up just leaving the live. Probably one of the weirdest sad moments that I've seen in a long time. And a little callback to EDP talking about his lawyer when Gideon jumped in the call, that Discord call. I don't think a lawyer would be cool with you talking about any of the stuff you talked about with pork and beans on a live stream in front of 20,000 people on TikTok. So before Gideon's video comes out, I'm incredibly excited to see how the that's going to play out. Critical, aka Jesus Christ himself, got on the line with Gideon to talk about the situation in a bit more depth. All right.
I dropped it too, but I'm most likely probably gonna be going to court with her because.
Oh, what? Wait, what?
Yeah, so like I'm kind of like involved with the case now.
Gideon reveals that he had been sitting on this footage for about a month and a half. Okay, so it is a bit old. The timeline matches up with the girl. Gideon says he planned on holding on to this all for a year or so, but only dropped it now because the victim went public, Kayla, with her video. Gideon also says that he'll be going to court with Kayla and supporting her in some way, and the authorities have his number, which is, dude, this could be genuine, actual justice for once ever in YouTube history, ever. It's fucking crazy. Gideon also says, just in case you guys were wondering, that he talked to Kayla's mom and made sure that she was aware of everything. It's very important. She's a young person. She doesn't need to be taking the brunt of all this. And the more people that are involved, the more adults and professionals that are involved, the better. Professionals like me. No, professionals like law enforcement, lawyers, people in court. Gideon honestly is being incredibly professional and conscientious of the situation, which I have massive respect for him, in all honesty. I wasn't a huge fan of Gideon like a year ago. Went from the Pokimane stuff to this. That is quite a fucking meteoric rise. This guy's awesome. But professional raw dogger. Oh, raw dogger. What? Oh, that's so nasty. Oh. Shoo. Shoot, I'm sweating because I'm so uncomfortable. Whew. Super ultra white boy. Also in the interview between Jesus H. Christ and Gideon, we get clarification that EDP was not going to meet up with anyone because that's a completely different scenario. That is far worse, still incredibly bad, but that he didn't do the exact same thing again to a T. He did the exact same thing again, but without the public meetup. It is easy to know where he's gonna be. I mean, he has kidney failure. He's going to be going to a dialysis clinic at some point in the town that he lives in. It's possible to find out where this man is. Gideon and Charlie agree in the end that the most important thing here is hopefully there is a case. And that, dude, this is so exciting. Genuinely, that is incredibly important. The end is nigh, I hope. The end is nigh. Please let the end be nigh, guys. And this is where the situation lies for now. And we'll, I'm sure, make another video when all that shit comes out. So anyways, be safe. If you're a young person, don't talk to adults on the internet. And if you do, make sure to remind them of your age and be very, 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 very wary and careful, please.
No.